Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime Fun. This next book is dedicated to a special boy named Tavin.
Today's story is out of the Superheroes Storybook. And today we're going to read about superhero Daniel in a den of hungry lions, based on Daniel 6. Daniel was just a boy when he became a slave in Babylon. He served God even though he was a slave. God blessed Daniel so that the king noticed him and gave him many gifts. Daniel also became a ruler with 2 other leaders. The other 2 didn't think it was right that Daniel was as important as they were. They wanted to get Daniel in trouble with the king, so they looked for things he did wrong that they could complain about. But they couldn't find anything. Daniel was honest and fair and a hard worker. Everyone knew that Daniel's faith in God was very important to him. Daniel's 2 enemies decided to use that to get him into trouble. They tricked the king into signing a law that said people in the kingdom could not pray to anyone but him. They were sure that Daniel would ignore the law and pray to God as he always did. And they were right. 3 times a day, he knelt in front of an open window and prayed to God. The 2 men ran to tell the king that Daniel broke the law. "You have to put him into the lion's den. That's the punishment for breaking the law," they said. The king didn't want to do it. He knew he had been tricked, but he had to obey the law. So Daniel was put into the lion's den. Oh. The king stayed awake all night worrying about Daniel. Early the next morning, he raced to the lion's den. He was happy to see that God had kept Daniel safe from the lions. Daniel was saved because he did not back down from his faith in God. Superhero characteristic. Daniel obeyed God with his whole heart and wasn't scared who knew it and what they would do about it. His faith in God was stronger than his fear of what people would do to him. Superhero tip. Your faith in God might be challenged. Do not back down from living for God, and He will help you through whatever problems come. Don't be afraid of what others can do to you. God will look after you when you make a stand for Him. Everyone who acknowledges me publicly here on earth, I will acknowledge before my Father in heaven. Matthew 10:32. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.